Okay, thanks for your reply, Jamie. Yeah, hi everyone. Yeah, welcome back to my live video. Okay, so can you see the chart here? This picture I put here, right? So currently, for the general market performance, we know either for U.S. or for Southeast Asia markets, a turn either weak or quite volatile, right? So it will be very difficult for us to trade in such kind of market situations. It's just like, you see, if this is the beginning of a very big job, wow, then it seems like very dangerous, right? So just a job sharply, then that's fearsome, right? But currently we don't know. We don't know how big this correction can be. So that's why uh, everyone feels a bit confused, don't know what to do, right? So today I'm going to share with you when the market turns weak. So what strategies do we take? Do we take defensive or offensive strategies? Should we defend or should we attack? Okay, so this is the main topic for today. And the second part, I'm going to help you diagnose your individual stocks. So better get your stocks ready now. So later, when I say it's the diagnose section now, yeah, you can let me know your stocks either by writing in the live chat section, or can just WhatsApp me privately. Okay, so before we begin, I still need to remind you that all the stocks mentioned in the video are for the purpose of demonstration and education, not recommendation. Investors should be aware of the risks involved in stock trading and take full responsibilities for their own tradings. Alright, and if for new friends, if you still haven't yet subscribed to my channel, yeah, you can just click this subscribe button here. Below my video there is a subscribe, and then beside the subscribe, after you subscribe, there will be a bell, right? So you just click the bell. Make sure you click the bell and then choose the option all, so that you will be informed immediately in future if I have any new uploading. Okay, so about the market performance, I still need to help you check a bit, especially for September. If you check, this is the performance for Nasdaq from 2000 September until 2020 September. This is a 2 decades performance for Nasdaq, and this is the monthly chart. Check here, it tell you it's M means monthly chart, right? So if we check the monthly chart for Nasdaq and all the yellow boxes, can you see the yellow boxes I have marked here? These all the boxes represent the September. So this first box is 2000 September, so means this should be 2001 September, right? 2001 September, 2002, and until 2020 September, right? And then if you check, most of the candles in September actually bearish. Most of them are bearish, or maybe small bullish candle, but very small one. Means usually in September the US market, it remain bearish or a bit weak, yeah, for most of the times. You check this, only this September, well, it's a very long bullish candle here, and this one relatively long, and then you check all the rest, either small let's say small bullish candle, or either quite a bearish candle like this September up until now. Okay, so let's say up until now the US has been in a big drop. Even if the second half of September the price keep going up all the time, this would still be finally in the end a small bullish candle, but that it's not like that really would happen. That ever since today, this Monday, the price for the US would just continue going up all the time, become quite bullish, right? So that's not the probability we say may not be that high. We're not sure such kind of thing can happen, and the chances are not that high based on the current situation, right? So means US market remain bearish all week, always in September, and this September it seems like no exception. This September also would remain bearish all week. Means we check the daily chart. Last video I also mentioned this chart, right? So for Nasdaq, we see currently the price is still around the 138.2% level of the extended golden section, and then we see the 161.8% currently is acting as the resistance, and at the same time this is the level for the yellow Tai Chi signal. Yellow Tai Chi signal, previously we have two, and I mentioned this will be very strong resistance level. You check the value, it's around 11,825. Okay, 11,825, and currently the price is around 11,072. It's around this level, right? But close price for last Friday is 10,919, right? And I mentioned if this support level here can hold up, then the price would be in sideways, likely be in sideways between the 138.2 and 161.8%, which is also the yellow Tai Chi signal, the high price, around the high price, right? So it would be quite volatile within the strong support and resistance level. And on the other hand, if the price is dropped below the 138.2, it would turn downward, continue dropping for the first level is 119% of extended golden section, and also below we have the 100%, which is the longest blue bar of chip distribution. The value is around 9,852. So this will be a very strong support level. Okay, so for Nasdaq, so means probability for performance for September for US, one option is maybe a breakdown the strong support and continue dropping further, maybe even to touch the 100% level around 9,852. The other possibility is maybe the level 138.2% can hold, then the price will remain quite volatile, fluctuate between the 161.8 and 138.2% for a while before it can finally choose another direction. Either it can break up a new high, can hit a new high, or it still would turn downward, remain in the volatile situation. Okay, so that's for the US. So means either option the market takes, then the market would not be as bullish as before, would no longer be as bullish like before, going up all the time, very small correction. That is unlikely to happen, at least for near future, in September, the rest of September. Okay, so and if you check S&P 500, we see the indexes always verify each other, indexes of the same market verify each other. This is based on the Dow theory, right? So we check also currently S&P 500 is around the support at 80%, and above we have resistance around the yellow Tai Chi signal. Okay, so it would be the same for S&P 500, Nasdaq and S&P 500. Okay, so then if the market turns weak for at least short term, how to deal with those heavyweight tech stocks? So we know that the recent big crash, it's not crash, it's big drop, let's say. The recent big drop mostly was caused by the drop of the heavyweight tech stocks, right? The high tech stocks, they contribute a very heavy amount of the value for S&P 500 and Nasdaq, right? So then how do we deal with these high-tech companies? The second question is, apart from these super bullish, these super bullish stocks, right? So what other stocks can we look at? Maybe it's about the time, maybe we shift our eyes, our attentions to some other stocks, less popular. They're not the superstars, but maybe if you have picked the right one, still has great potentiality in the future, right? Okay, so for these high-tech companies, we'd better take some defensive strategies. Okay, so we take defensive strategies for the high-tech companies, and then for some other stocks with potentiality, maybe we can take more aggressive strategies, take some offensive strategies we can attack. Yeah. So how to do it? Firstly, let's check the high-tech stocks, right? Okay, so for the high-tech stocks, let's say let's go to the software. For example, for Apple, right? Okay, so let's say this is the chart for Apple. So I say we take offensive strategies, means that if we don't have a very safe buy point for short term, we better stay sidelined. Okay, so for short term trading, you can check the red and white circle, right? So previously, I talked a lot about this red and white circle for short-term trading, right? Of course, currently the yellow lines have strong support for Apple, but short-term is still remain weak. We don't have buy point yet, right? And this combination, the red and white circle, homely rainbow and multicolored dragon, can help you secure a, relatively speaking, very safe buy point for short term. But if you want to, let's say, buy earlier, even get some earlier signals, I also shared with you in my previous sessions, you can check the combination of trend expert and deviation expert, right? So this is the TE, trend expert, and deviation expert. So I mentioned last video, right? If the candle, the dull candle here, the green bar is the dull candle, it turn color from green to red. That means for short term, the trend turn to bullish. At the same time, money flow in. Deviation expert, it calculate the money inflow and outflow, and it calculate the net amount. Okay, so if in near future, let's say the trend expert, the dull candle turn red, and deviation expert, the bar also turn red, double red. For short term, that might be a buy point for Apple. But remember, if recently the index really remain quite volatile, it's also possible that the tech companies, the price will remain quite volatile. So means for short-term trading, if we have a buy point based on T and DE in near future, but if after that we have a sell point, you also need to sell. You need to follow the indicators strictly. So it's not easy to do that, you know. So that's why for beginners, I don't recommend you to, let's say, take such aggressive strategies for these high-tech companies like Apple, Tesla. Yeah, because it's very tricky. Maybe if you are very good at short-term trading, let's say the you can do the you have rich experience with intraday trading, you check the mini chart a lot, maybe you still can try some super short-term trading. For example, just now I was checking the market performance for Singapore, and I spotted a top glove. And also for Malaysia, top glove is the same. The price rebounded again today. Until now, it's 9% of rebound, right? It's a very forceful rebound. So if you are a super speculative investor, you want to trade for the super short term, of course, no problem. You check the, let's say, the minute chart, right? So if I go to the 30-minute chart, right? I go to the 30-minute chart. And then if I check the ray and cycle, it's the 30-minute chart in the ray it's a 30-minute chart and ray and cycle, and this is deviation expert, right? Just now we also check this deviation expert. It tells us the money flow, right? And then you check the first ray cycle. So now you check the currently still Y cycle. The date is September 11th, 9 a.m. So September 11th, 9 a.m. That's last Friday. And then the following hour, 9:30 a.m. Last Friday, very soon after the market close, top glove in the 30-minute chart actually gave us a buy point. It's a ray circle. Ray circle for short term, we know it's a buy point, right? So buy point, we wait for the confirmation, right? The following candle close price higher than the high of the first ray circle candle. So this is a confirmation. So for super short term, there might be a rally because money already flowed in for a while, right? Already flowed in during the sideways area here. Okay, so you want to do super short term trading, you follow the circle in the 30-minute chart. You also will be able to catch the very forceful rebound for top glove in the 30-minute chart, right? But I tell you, this is very speculative method. Unless you are very fast, you are very fast, yeah, and you have rich experience to deal with such kind of super short-term trading. If not, I don't recommend you to do this. Okay, so if I switch back to the daily chart. Okay, so daily chart, we check for top glove, let's say. This is Singapore one top glove. Last Friday is a very forceful rebound. That's no problem. Yeah, but today is gap up open. And today, although we see the price already back above the yellow lines of Homely Rainbow, right? So we know yellow lines are very significant levels to check, but it's not yet confirmed whether or not top glove can really stand firmly above the yellow lines. It's not for sure. And even if it can stand above the yellow lines here, don't forget that previous high, it's not easy, not simple for the price to just break up a new high. If I go to the end of the chart, okay, so to check the top glove. Top glove, right? Okay, so if I go back to the Homely end of day software, and then I bring out Tai Chi signal. Remember, Tai Chi signal, the previous Tai Chi here. Okay, so currently the price for today already above the previous Tai Chi signal, right? But it's still not yet confirmed, very safe. Unless the price really can break up a new high here. Break up a new high, we don't chase after the rally. We wait for the confirmation. If in future there is another, let's say, correction, and the correction confirmed to be higher than the current high price, then turn upward again. For short term, we can try to find another buy point. Okay, so don't be greedy. Although last Friday and today, it's a very forceful rebound for top glove, but don't be greedy. If you want to catch such kind of a very dangerous rally, dangerous rebounds, sooner or later you will be stuck there and you will lose great sum of money. Yeah, I already seen it happen a lot, so I hope you don't try to teach such kind of very aggressive strategies if you are not that good at short-term, super short-term trading. Or if you are a control player or you already done a lot of super short-term trading, you have rich experience, you also can try it. In the software, a homely software real-time chart, you check the 30-minute chart to catch some very swift rebounds. Okay, so that's the strategy we take for these tech companies. Actually, Top Glove is not the tech company. But it's also a superstar in the previous rally, right? It's not a high tech, but it's the superstar stock, one of the superstar stocks. And then it's the same for the U.S. high tech companies. If you want to chase after the rebound, if in near future there is a very forceful rebound, you want to chase after it, you better do super short term. Check the mini chart. Or else, maybe you can, let's say, switch your attention to some other stocks. What kind of stocks? Let me show you some stocks, US ones. Okay, so actually, yesterday when I was checking the performance for some other US stocks, and I spotted this. This is Nike, right? So Nike, this is the footwear. So this is let's say the manufacturing sector, right? I always say this is the consumer discretionary, right? So this is it belongs to the consumer discretionary sector. So it's not a high tech. It's not a high tech. But if you check the chart pattern for Nike, if I bring our red and white circle, wow, it happens to be the first red circle, right? So it's the first red circle, and we check multicolor dragon, the big boys, quite forceful, right? It's around 75%, and then the previous yellow Tai Chi signal already break up. The first red circle already break up. The first red circle, right? The yellow Tai Chi signal, right? So yeah, if tonight we get a confirmation for Nike, means tonight the close price higher than the high of this candle. High price is $119.25. So that will be a confirmation. So this might be a safer choice, because if you check for Nike, it's not far away from the white rainbow lines. We say the price break up the white rainbow lines, that's the reversal for long-term bullish again. So the position now for Nike is not that high like those tech companies. Those tech giants already very high, already 40 or 50% of profit ever since the bottom in February, right? But for this one, still okay. The position is still okay. And also here, we also already see the price hit a new high, right? The previous high, price already hit a new high. So Nike might worth your attention. If you're a homely member, you can monitor with the software. Check the indicators, red and white circle, follow it, and homely rainbow, right? And then there is another stock in the same field as Nike, also footwear, called CROX. Okay, so you check this one, also very close to the reversal point. The reversal is here when the price break up the white rainbow lines. Yeah, so the white rainbow lines below the price. So that's the beginning of the long-term bullish reversal. Until now, yeah, the price has been in very slow uptrend. But currently, we see the price give us the first red circle, right? First red circle, and also the price break up the sideways area. Meanwhile, we see big boys increase, and the purple line, which is the moving average for the big boys, is already within the red bar. For short term, it's likely there is to be a rally for short term. For homely members, you can monitor it with your own software. Okay, so For example, also if we check McDonald. Okay, so for McDonald, we also see the price gave us the first red circle last Friday. And McDonald belongs to the restaurant sector, right? So it's now related with the high-tech fields, right? So recently, I think that if you feel the high-tech companies already too much overvalued, you can shift your attention to some other sectors, such as just now I mentioned. This is the consumer discretionary. Actually, McDonald's also belongs to the consumer discretionary sector, same as the Nike and the CROX. Okay, so you follow the software, the indicators for short-term trading for these kind of stocks. Maybe your money can be safer. And don't forget, we have our stop loss. You follow the software. The software will give you stop loss signal. If this time you are wrong, the software will tell you, well, turn to white circle, you sell. You follow it, I assure you, you will never lose great amount of money. But once you catch the opportunity, let's say this time, you can secure very handsome profit, either for short-term trading or for medium-term or long-term trading. All right, so that's about the contents I want to share with you today. So I will save the last 10 minutes or so for individual stock analysis. So do you have any stocks you're concerned with, you want me to check? Any stock you want me to check? If you have stocks, you can put them in the live chat section. Or you can WhatsApp me privately. Seems like you're all very good, right? You already sold away your shares, or you don't have any stock you want to, let's say, monitor in near future. Maybe you're considering to buy. Any stock you want to check? If no stocks to check, maybe in future I will cancel this diagnosis section. If you feel that it's not necessary. If you feel it's not necessary, then maybe in future I will cancel this section. Maybe I share with you more skills and information. All right, so okay, so there's one guy wants to check about G92, right? G92 oh, China Aviation. Wow. Okay, so for China Aviation, we check firstly, Multicolor Dragon tell us that for this share, the big boys is below the 25%, or just around 25% for most of the time. It never break up the 50% level, right? And at the same time, we check the retailers, the green bar represent the retailers, right? So the retailers have been there, never really disappear. So means this stock, the upward momentum is quite weak. It's not a very good choice. This is for one thing. For the other thing is, if we check above the rainbow, homely rainbow, we realize that the white lines of homely rainbow remain downward. The price below the white lines means long-term bearish. For long-term bearish stocks, usually we better not to touch. If you are not, you don't have that rich experience, then better not to try such kind of bottom catch, right? But if you want to do bottom catch, Tai Chi signal, right? Tai Chi signal, bottom catch signal. When the price in future break up the high of the blue Tai Chi, you do some bottom catch. But above the rainbow lines, the yellow rainbow, blue rainbow, and white rainbow will all be very strong resistance. Then you see when the price rebounded to reach the white rainbow lines here, we have a yellow Tai Chi signal, right? Yellow Tai Chi signal, and at a strong resistance level. The white lines, strongest resistance. So bottom catch this rally finished. But this is not easy to catch. Wow, you see in between there might be some quite volatile situations that you cannot handle. So bottom catch, such kind of trading, not suitable for beginners. If you with rich experience, maybe in future you can try. Homely members, I also will teach them the bottom catch methods, but not for beginners. And then after that, you see the price can now break up the white lines, so better not to touch it. You see, when the price drop below all the rainbow lines, the yellow, blue lines, then downward. Resistance, very strong resistance. The yellow and blue lines now are acting as very strong resistance. And meanwhile, we see no big boys, very little, and retailers around 25%. This share would remain weak. Unless the price can really break up the white rainbow lines and the retailers can really disappear, the big boys can increase to be at least 25% and maybe 50%, but it's not likely that it would happen in near future. Okay, so this one, the other one, FL. Okay, so now it seems like you have a lot of stocks to check, but because we have a time limitation, right? I cannot check all of these stocks for you. Maybe I check just 3 for you today. For the rest, maybe tomorrow you can let me know in advance so that I know how much time I need to save for you. Okay, so if you just have 1 or 2 stocks, then I only need to save a small amount of time. But if you have a lot of stocks, then I maybe save a longer time for you. Okay, so the second one, FL. Oh, sorry. FL. Oh, FL. For FL, let me check the, yeah. Okay, so Foot Locker, right? Foot Locker. Oh, wow, this share is interesting. Wow, you see, this share, it just break up the white lines of Homely Rainbow, right? It just break up the white lines of Homely Rainbow. We call it birth of dark horse. And also we have the big boys. Now is around 75%, right? For this share, are you holding or you want to buy? If you are holding this share, you can still keep holding. If you want to consider to buy, let's check the significant resistance levels above. Wow. Okay, so the strong resistance will be in future, the level is around $39.86. Let me check the white figure here. I put the cursor on the longest bar of blue chip, chip distribution. Okay, so the level is around $39.86. 39 and 86 will be future resistance level. Would be future resistance. Okay, and if you check for short term, we already seen the price in rally. The first red circle is below the white rainbow lines, right? So for this kind of situation, it's a bit tricky because if you buy here, it's not the beginning of a short-term rally, right? But if you feel that the resistance level I mentioned just now, that is your target level, target price, you feel that you still have some rising space. Maybe short term you want to buy, you can still also consider, but you need to remember this buy point is not safe for short term. For short term, it's not safe because it's already a bit high for short term trading. The best strategy, maybe you wait until the price maybe reach the target, $39 and $39 86 cents, right? 39 and 86 cents. Reach that level. If we see resistance, price give us correction. After that, after some consolidation correction, then first risk cycle you can consider to buy again, because this share might have great potentiality in future, because yeah, already reversed from long-term bearish to long-term bullish, and also big boys around 75. It should be a good one to monitor in future. Okay, so next one, I check just one more, right? I just check one more. We see a lot. SPH. Wow, I think this one is, wow, no hope, right? Just downward. The price cannot even break up the yellow lines of homely rainbow. It's too bearish. We see the retailer around more than 90%. No big boy, just retailer. This kind of share, better not to touch. Never touch this kind of share. Okay, so that's all for today, and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow 12 p.m. Okay, but before I end, if you feel that this video is helpful, maybe you can share my video with your friends. Yeah, you can tell them to subscribe. Yeah, click the subscribe button, and also turn on the ring bell. Turn on the ring bell. Choose the option all, so that more and more people may get some help from my video, and your support will be my biggest motivation. Okay, thanks. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.